Hi, everyone. This is Maria from ACRC Global, and we are going to present you a new webinar session talking about how intended parents need to proceed when having surrogacy and egg donation, even sperm donation in the United States. We understand that this is something that at some point could be difficult because there is a lot of misunderstanding and lack of information. So our aim here is to solve any potential doubts that intended parents in the European Union, but in the whole Europe as well could have. So we are going to start introducing ACRC Global. We are proud to be a leading international fertility group licensed by the New York State Department of Health and a member of ASRM. ESHRE. We, in fact, attended the last ESHRE event in Paris and also for men having babies. With more than 10 years of experience and over 1,200 families built and supported worldwide, our mission is to provide safe, transparent, and comprehensive services for every step of your path. We want you to remember that we have a multicultural and multilingual team in the United States and in the European Union. So if you have any problem and you may need Spanish assistance, Chinese, Japanese, French, we are able to provide that. So that's one of our main strengths, the international ability to help intended parents. Now we are going to talk about the different steps. We have tried to summarize it, so it is a more comprehensive summary of the whole process. The first step should be IVF and embryo creation in Europe. For intended parents in the European Union, one of the greatest advantages is being able to start locally. Through our partner clinics in the United Kingdom, you can undergo IVF cycles and create your embryos without the need to travel to the United States at this stage. This is because in different states, such as Spain, France, Brussels, we have many different regulations, and most of them are forbidden to create embryos and transport them from the country, maybe Spain as an example, to the United States. So the process must be going to the United Kingdom. You will be attended with one of our partners, and then the embryo will be transported to the United States with one of our valuable transportation companies. At this point, the second step should be safe international embryo transportation, as we must take into account once embryos are created, ACRC manage to the international transportation of your biological material. We have a partner with experience of 35 years in the market, approximately, ensuring a success rate at the highest for safe and transparent transportation. The thing to have in mind here, and our agency is really good by the transparency in providing all the information, is that FDA norms and regulation must be accomplished. That's why not only the transportation company, but all the bureaucracy, documents, and different resources must be provided. Of course, this must be done by a United States agency based there. So we would take all the steps for you. So you only need to worry about the all the beautiful part about the surrogacy process. From this stage, we should be talking about the third point, the step 3, which is the connection with U.S. clinics. The same way we have a huge, we could say, network in the United Kingdom for trustful clinics. We do have the same in the United States. After transportation, you'll be connected with our partner IVF clinics in the U.S., where your embryos will be stored and prepared for the transfer. ACRC offers a free IVF concierge service, so helping you to choose the right clinic, in fact, and doctor according to your needs is essential. Our networks include top fertility specialists in the US, so you will be always talking to the top doctors within the United States. Our network includes also the PGT testing. So the genetic testing is an option for intended parents. We know that regulations in the European Union also forbids this part. So it's important for you to know that if you aim to have this genetic testing, it's going to be possible with ACRC Global. After this step, the matching with your surrogate will be the most important part for you. The three previous steps are more bureaucratic, so ACRC takes all the possibilities and potential problems to guarantee that you are safe and comfortable with the process. But when we talk about this step 4, you have the chance to choose your surrogate. It depends on the program because we are offering, depending on your needs, we could say fastest program in which we are providing you with a surrogate that is being medically cleared. So it's going to be fastest, but if you need to take your time selecting your surrogate, that's also a possibility. In any case, what we are going to provide you in this step is that you are going to have a surrogate medically cleared. We are going to check all the medical data, all the records to guarantee that you have the best option for your baby. And of course, our team is going to manage every step of the pregnancy with your surrogate, taking control over medication, activities, the diet she's going to be following. So any potential problem is going to be avoided by this follow-up that we are taking. Even if you want to have some gifts for your surrogate, which is normal, well, depending on the relationship that you may want to have with her, we can help you and assist you by talking to her, sending any gift or any surprise to her. And now talking about another very important topic, which is the step 5, the legal framework and attorneys. So legal protection is key. We connect you with licensed ART attorneys in the US who draft contracts that clearly define responsibilities, right, and compensation. This process guarantees that once your baby is born, you are legally recognized as the parents with parental rights secured through court orders in your surrogate's state. At this point, I must mention that it depends on the state within the United States. We're going to find one or another regulation, and ACRC Global is going to take care about this step as well, ensuring that your surrogate is located in a state in which you are not going to have any problem regarding regulations, the pre-birth and post-birth order, and all the related parental rights. So you are going to be fully protected in this sense, and you're going to be the parents without any doubt and any problem around that. Following with the step 6, which is insurance and financial transparency. We guide you through insurance options for your surrogate and your baby, so all medical costs are covered. Additionally, ACRC works with a licensed escrow manager, giving you 24/7 access to a transparent financial portal. We also maintain a no match, no fee policy, so you only pay once a match is successfully made. This means that in economic terms, you are going to see every step, every charge. And of course, regarding the insurance, we understand that at some points, and depending on the countries within the European Union, you are having a different medical system. So we need to guarantee for the baby and for the surrogate safety that all potential medical problems are covered. That's why we want you to having all the possibilities ensure and cover for mindly safe process, we could say. Regarding the step 7, which should be the last one, is support until birth. You're going to have that support from the very beginning. From the first consultation to the day you bring your baby home, ACRC provides continuous support. Our team coordinates clinics, surrogates, lawyers, and insurance while keeping you informed with real-time updates. With programs like our warranty program, we even provide a full refund if you don't succeed in bringing a baby home. In any case, we must say that this is a really rare case. We have held so many families in all these years working in the sector. And personally, I must say that the process used to be very calm, joyful, and of course, intended parents and surrogate really have the chance to enjoy such uh, exciting. In conclusion, and just to recap a bit about everything that I've been mentioning, you begin IVF in the UK with all partners. ACRC safely transports your embryos to the US. We connect you with the trusted American clinics. You are matched with a fully medically cleared surrogate. Legal contracts and insurance are managed. Our team supports you every step until your baby is born. And at ACRC Global, our mission is simple: to make your dream of parenthood safe, transparent, and achievable. Um, Now that we have discussed about all the steps and all the possibilities that we understand that at some point could be difficult to fully understand from the European Union, I would like to mention some, we could say, potential questions that I used to get as a case manager at ACRC. So the most important one would be, how long does the surrogacy process usually take? I must say that on average, it takes 15 to 18 months from embryo creation to birth. Uh, However, the case here is that it depends a lot on the needs that you may have as an intended parents. You may need some more time to decide the perfect surrogate. You may prefer to take care of other priorities before starting the surrogacy process. So maybe from the point you contact us to the point that your baby is born, it's more than 18 months. So I just want you to take into account that this depends on the whole process from your side to our sides to be finished. But in any case, the average timing, it should be between 15 and 18 months. Another question that I get a lot is, can I do the entire process from Europe? And the short answer should be yes. You can begin IVF in the UK and only travel to the US for key milestones such as the baby's birth. However, we used to have many intended parents who really want to travel to the US to know in person and meet in person with their surrogate, or at some point, sometimes with the egg donor, if the egg donor agrees to have that kind of relationship with the intended parents. But it depends on you. We want you to take every important decision in the process. We are here to attend, to assist, to help, but only that. at the end, this is your process, this is your journey, and we understand that this is a very important part of your life. So we just want to help you to take decision, but always letting you the we could say the possibility to have the last choice. Another question that we must mention is what is the success rate at ACRC? uh, Having helped around 1,200 families with a labor success rate of 96%, we must say that we're leading a leading agency in the US, but also in the whole world. As you can see, we have offices located globally, so we have a huge experience, maybe let's say assisting and being transparent with IPs, your intended parents, no matter if you're located in Europe or maybe not in Europe, but in China or maybe in Africa or maybe in Australia. We have experience with IPs all over the world. And I can assure you from my own experience that the success rate is like that because we take care about every step before the surrogate process. We select the surrogates, we select the egg donors, the sperm donors. We try to have a very um, a strict process to select the people that we are offering you as surrogate or donors. That's our key milestone that have allowed us to have this success rate. Also, I used to get asked like, or surrogates screened? Because I understand that if you're from Europe, your medical processes may are different. So we must you to take into account that surrogates undergo medical, psychological, drug, and criminal screening. This is in all cases, as well as backgrounds and financial checks. Only a small percentage qualify. I must say this because we are being very strict with the requirements, and we are only allowed the ones that are fulfilling all these requirements. So yeah, the screening of surrogates is hard, but that allows you to be safe and also to have a really good process with the potential relationship that you have with a surrogate, but also with the relationship that you have with our agency. Because if you're trusting us, we are going to do anything possible for you to feel happy with your decision choosing us. And the last question I used to get asked is there financial security? Well, yes. All payments are managed through a licensed escrow account with 24/7 transparency, as I mentioned previously. This means that if we need to pay any doctor or any special diet or medicines, anything that we need to pay for the surrogate or any other expenses, you are going to be able to check that 24/7 at any moment. And all payments are divided depending on the part of the process of the surrogacy that you are undergoing. So what we need you to understand is we want you to have your baby. We understand that being an international intended parent sometimes is difficult to trust in economic terms, other bank accounts, other agencies outside your country. So this is a way for us to show you that you are the one dealing with your money, with your decisions, and you can see anything and everything that we have done related to the surrogacy process. So having all this said, I want to thank you for the support of attending this webinar. I know for sure that the surrogacy process in the US sometimes make IPs scared in Europe because the lack of information is a key factor when deciding. So we are committed to change the situation. We are committed to have a very transparent process for you. So we would like to offer you a free consultation. Our CRM team is going to select the person more available and more available to adapt to your language, your culture, your time zone. So anywhere in the world you may are at this moment, we are going to provide you a free consultation adapted to your schedule and your needs. So again, this is Maria. I'm one of the CRM members. So I would like to connect with you, maybe to solve any other further questions apart from the ones that I've mentioned. You can see on the PowerPoint or contact information or phone number, social media, email, and website. So please feel free to check everything. And I will be waiting to know more about you, more about your case, and hopefully I will be able to help you bring your baby home. Thank you.